Hello. Hi, Shirley. Yeah, hi guys. I think you're the only one here for now. Do you want to let me know what's your question? I'll just do a free reading for you. Okay. Yeah, I haven't like live streamed the whole of this year, but I've been doing like in-person readings. Okay, Shirley, can I check right now your relationship with Kevin? Are both of you dating or is there any status to the connection yet? Or is just the talking phase? Dating. Okay, can, no problem. So in his feelings, we have the page of cups over here. So he feels like it's very like there's the puppy love kind of vibes when he talks to you, when he thinks about you and he thinks about the connection with you. But right now with the temperance over here, he's just taking things slow, just seeing how things will pan out, not wanting to rush into anything. In his intentions also, right, with origin over here, he's very genuine towards you. He doesn't want to like push things too quickly. He just wants to monitor to really see the compatibility and seeing the long-term potential of this connection. With the Four of Pentacles, he might be a little like secretive with regards to either his true emotions or with regards to this connection, but no big issues here. Maybe he just wants to like be 100% confirmed about the connection before he decides to like really announce it out and really progress forward with you. Yeah, so very genuine and definitely very interested in you. Okay, Shirley, I hope that helps. How have you been? Okay, the romantic interest is there, but right now with the page of cups, it's still very like you know when you have a crush and when you start liking someone, it's not really to the full extent that he loves you and he's willing to sacrifice everything for you. But definitely the interest is there, so give it some time to grow. No problem. No worries. Hi, Andrew. There's no list today. Just let me know your question, then I will give you the free reading. Thank you for joining. Okay, can. Okay, so Andrew, can I check right now for Jay? What's your relation with him? Like, did you all date before, or like, are you all just friends right now, or like, what's the relationship status? Okay, okay, while I'm waiting for your comment, there's just a bit of negative stuff inside, so trying to put it into context. Okay, can. No problem. So right now with feelings, you have the Empress over here. So he still feels like there are traits that he likes about you. There are still things that he thinks about you that make a good partner, and he still thinks about like the good things about your connection. But with the Ten of Swords over here, right, he's still a little affected by whatever, however things has panned out. So even if let's say he was the one who initiated the breakup, he's still thinking about it. He's still slightly affected by it, even though it was 3 years ago. So right now in his intentions, right, you have the Three of Swords over here. So he's not really planning to like reconnect that much. Even if let's say now you all are talking and all, he's not planning to really build the emotional bond or really try to like start this connection back up again. With the Three of Pentacles, he might be putting his focus more on work, or if let's say you all get the chance to communicate again, he's going to be very like unromantic. It's just going to be like friendly, get business done kind of vibe. Yeah, so there are still loving feelings towards you. It's just that he may be still harping over whatever caused the breakup or however things have panned out between the two of you. Okay, Andra, I hope that helps. Maybe give it some time because I don't see him being like 100% genuine towards you. Because with the Three of Swords over here, there's the tendency that he might bring up something from the past or like something might surface again with regards to the past. So just like give it some time, try to observe and make sure that he's really sincere and ready to give it one more shot because there's still a bit of negativity. So I don't think he's really ready and he might bring up something that happened in the past. No problem. Hi, Philomena. Philomena, are you still here? Do you want to claim a free question? Hello, hi Aditi. I'm doing fine. Long time no see. I've been doing a lot of like in-person readings, so I haven't had time to come on. How have you been? Okay, let me know your question. Okay. Can, no problem. Okay, currently you and this person, are both of you in a relationship yet? Because the long term future, right, I don't see much changing. With the Seven of Cups over here, right, like one person is not really making a decision about the connection, and this seems like it will drag on for quite a long time. Like maybe you're looking for like marriage commitment, or you're looking for something more with regards to having a family, but maybe this person does not really come forward to give you what you're looking for or give you what you really want. So with the Nine of Wands over here, a lot of like exhaustion, a lot of just trying to like maintain this connection but not knowing what's going to happen next, and not seeing the things that you expect. And with the Knight of Swords over here, maybe one person will decide to just like cut things off, or just be very harsh to the other person because you are not getting what you want. Yeah, so I don't really see much yeah, he's confused. Yeah, it's like it seems like it will drag on for quite a period of time, and it will reach a point where you start to feel like, what am I even waiting for? Like, no matter how much I love you, like, I can't do this anymore because I also need to think for myself. Yeah, but just take note for long term wise, energy changes. If let's say somehow like maybe he just wake up or like he just changes his mind, things can change. But for now, I would say it's a little hard. I don't really see any definite outcome out of your relationship. Okay, Aditi, I hope that helps. And I hope things get better too. Hi, Nikita. Okay. No problem, Aditi. Glad to see you again. Okay, between you and Yogesh, right, I'm not seeing a reconnection. You have the Five of Pentacles over here. So Five of Pentacles talks about both of you just moving forward on your own. There's a bit of loneliness, there's a bit of like just moving forward, not knowing when's the end. But I don't really see a reconnection between the two of you. Even with the Four of Cups over here, if there is an opportunity to reconnect, I doubt this person will really go forward towards it. You can see how the train is over here, but the person is just lying on the bed and just watching the train pass. So he might have already decided that it's the end. He's not going to do much to try to salvage this relationship or try to build it back up again. With the Eight of Pentacles, there's this focus on work. So maybe you are burying yourself in work or he's burying himself in work. But other than that, like there's no reconnection mm, in the future of your connection with him lah. Yeah. So best for you to maybe try to move forward from here. Okay, Nikita, I hope that helps. No problem. Hi, lovely. Hi, Siyuna. Is that your name? Hi guys, so I'm doing free readings. You can just leave your question, then I will get to you. Yeah, if let's say you want a more in-depth reading, you can donate $10. How should you read? Okay, the injustice is related to you, or like you are commenting on behalf of someone else. Okay, can, no problem. Okay, so lovely. The first thing you need to do, right, with the Queen of Cups over here, really explain your point of view. Try to gain the empathy and try to explain, like, maybe why the situation panned out this way or why there was this misunderstanding or, like, basically try to explain yourself and try to, like, reach out to your teacher's heart. Lah. So, with the Queen of Cups here, because Queen of Cups talks about trying to build an emotional bond, so you might need to let her know like maybe your perspective or like why things have panned out this way. With the Nine of Pentacles, oops, sorry. with the with the Nine of Pentacles over here, right? It's showing that actually like don't think too much about it. Whatever you have in mind or whatever you are thinking about already, right, is actually enough to actually make him or her see from your point of view and understand where you're coming from. But maybe right now you're worried, like if I say this, like what will my teacher think? Or like will it aggravate the situation or will it actually not be in my favor or things along those lines. And the Nine of Pentacles over here also, right? Because I'm not very sure about the context and the situation, but maybe try to explain that there wasn't a need for you to do whatever they accuse you of or whatever they thought you were doing, because actually everything was okay for you already. Just so try to just explain like your situation or your point of view, so like she or he will understand where you're coming from. With the Knight of Swords over here, it's really just an affirmation to go ahead with whatever you're thinking about. Maybe right now you're considering a lot because you're not sure, like, if you say this, like, what will happen, like, if you reply this, like, will the misunderstanding still be there, or like, will they still feel like you did this or that? Yeah, but just go ahead with it. But the 2 points you really need to take note of is try to explain the situation such that there wasn't a need for you to do whatever they thought that you did or whatever they misunderstood you to be doing, and try to also gain your teacher's empathy. Okay, lovely. I hope that helps. Yeah, but whatever you're thinking about, just go ahead to send it. Because with the Knight of Swords over here, like, don't sit on it for too long also. No problem. Okay, see you. Okay, so Siona, probably right, like, don't expect him to reach out anytime soon. With the Seven of Cups over here, right, there are other people that he may be talking to, or like he's just a little undecided about whether or not he wants to reconnect with you. So in the upcoming few months, right, with the Queen of Pentacles here, I'm just seeing both of you focusing on your own things. Maybe you will still be like, in a way, anticipating some sort of message or some sort of text from him, but like, I don't see any action being taken because Queen of Pentacles is a very passive kind of card, just sitting, just waiting. With the Six of Wands over here, depending on how your conversation panned out, like, if let's say there was an argument, or let's say there was like something that you all disagreed on, this person is still in his ego. He's just feeling like whatever he said or did is right, and he doesn't want to give in to the situation. But if let's say there wasn't anything bad, it's just that the connection just fade off. With the Six of Wands here, it's really just each of you focusing on your own life, focusing on your own achievements and career progress. Yeah, so probably don't expect him to reconnect anytime soon. But it's not saying that it's impossible in the future, because with the Seven of Cups here, there's still a possibility to make a choice, but not anytime soon. So depending on your situation, if let's say there wasn't any bad blood or anything, maybe you can be the one who reached out to him. If let's say there was a conflict or disagreement or breakup, then probably just leave it like this for now lah. Okay, see you now. Hope that helps. No problem. Okay, so I've got a payment from um initials YC. Are you currently in the live? Hi Rain, thank you for subscribing. Yep, you can actually have a donation, but I think she's not in yet. You can just let me know your question first, I'll answer it for you. Okay, no problem. Thank you for joining. Your cards are very positive, so I would say it's a definite yes. With the chariot over here, if you have been planning or thinking about it, as long as you take the steps, as long as you like maybe source out like wherever you want to relocate to, I'm seeing that you can move forward towards it. And with the Knight of Cups over here, is also talking about like doing something that you like to do. So I would say it's a definite yes. And with the Page of Wands here, maybe the next few months will be more of like planning, just trying to like see where is suitable for you, whether the rates are good, and like whether you are able to adapt to a different lifestyle and things like that. But other than that, I'm seeing that you will progress forward towards it. So it seems like if nothing goes wrong, it will definitely happen this year lah. Yeah. Mm. As long as you are doing like careful planning and you don't like in a way like don't just like sit on this idea and like don't want to follow through with it because of your own doubts. Seems very positive for you. No problem. Hope to see you again. Okay, so the one with the initials YC, the one who donated, are you over here? Hi guys. So I'm doing free readings for today. If you would like an in-depth reading, it will be $10. I actually got a donation, but I'm not sure whether the person is over here. Hi Denise! Oh my god, it has been so long! Yeah, I haven't came online this year at all, if I'm not wrong. Maybe I did. I don't think I did. How are you? I've been doing like in-person readings because I took up a full-time tarot job, so I haven't been coming online. If I remember correctly, you were the one who were asking about a lot of guys, right? Okay, but a positive update is good. Is there like definite status kind of thing, or like it has been so long, I don't really remember the details that much. But you can share it with me. Trying to eliminate one. Is Vincent the one that you want something with? Who's the other one? That's good news. Oh, but what's the positive update? Like he did something, or like you're something? Yeah, I will. I'm thinking of like um I actually wanna try to do it weekly, but then maybe once every 2 weeks for now. But give me about like maybe 2 or 3 more months. I will start to put my focus back on my channel around August or September period. Why? Do you miss me? Kidding. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah, I kind of remember like he couldn't let go of someone, or like he was back and forth with like someone from his past or something. Was this the one? That's good. How do you eliminate all the others? Oh yeah, hi. Yeah, I was looking for you because there was the 10 minutes, the subscriber thingy, right? Yeah, so you can just let me know your question. I will do your in-depth reading for you. Okay, can no problem. Can you also let me know like what's your relationship status with this person? Like dating, friends, or like whichever the status is lah. Okay, can no problem. Thank you. Okay, so what he's thinking about you, right? With the magician and the king of swords over here, I feel like right now he's very careful with regards to like maybe any potential communication or even trying to like reconnect and start communicating again because he feels like anything he says or anything he does may make you have the impression that there's a chance to actually like maybe get together. With the magician over here, he has the mindset that you might still be like waiting for him or you might still be holding on to certain emotions towards him that make you feel like you want or you desire something with him. So he's trying to be very logical about things. He still treasures the friendship. It's just that he doesn't want to come across wrongly towards you. Because with the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, he does have a very good impression of you. With the Queen of Pentacles over here is someone who's very caring and nurturing, someone who understands like what the other person wants and is very giving also. So he knows that maybe these emotions is something that you will keep with yourself. So not just because like he's not ready, then you decide that okay, I'm just going to move on from him. He sees you as someone who's very committed, so that's why he's also very careful with regards to anything that he's doing right now. When he thinks about the connection, he feels like with the hangman over here, things are put at a pause. So it's not that he doesn't want to talk to you ever again or like he doesn't care about the friendship enough to try to build it back up again. But with the hangman over here, it's just like there's a period of pause between you and him. he feels like right now this is the best way for both of you to reset your emotions, and when there's a chance in the future, you all can start to reconnect and see how things go. Yeah, and probably during the period when like okay, I don't know if it's because you express interest or it's because you found out he's not ready. With the Seven of Wands over here, there was a bit of defensiveness that he's still thinking about. So maybe during the period when like you tried to pursue something with him or you tried to express more, when you found out that he wasn't ready, he felt some sort of defensiveness, some sort of like protective layer that you start to put on for yourself. So with the Eight of Swords over here, he feels like communication was not very good between the two of you. Even if let's say he tries to like speak to you, you won't really understand his point of view, and it's hard for him to understand your point of view also. Yeah, so he does still have good impressions of you. He thinks that you are committed, he thinks you are nurturing, giving, and all. But right now, he's just putting things on pause because he's afraid of like the awkwardness between the both of you, and he's also trying to be logical because he doesn't want to like give you the wrong impression or lead you on in the wrong way. Do you have anything you want to clarify here? Hi, Emily. Is my comments lagging? Okay, can. No problem. Yeah, but it's not the end between the two of you lah. Probably he just wants to like reset things back to where it was. Yeah, so give both of you some time. Hi Emily, thank you for subscribing. Okay, can. No problem. Okay, between you and Tom, right, it's not the end yet. It's just that with the Seven of Pentacles over here, you need to be very patient. There's a period of waiting where both of you maybe need to think about things and need to consider maybe how the connection has panned out. But with the Three of Pentacles and the Empress over here, there will be the chance for communication again. With the Three of Pentacles over here is talking about like working on like maybe whatever went wrong in the connection, or at least having a proper communication so there's closure on both ends. With the Empress over here, when this happens, right, it won't really be very conflicting or it won't have a lot of disagreements. The two of you will be very willing to listen to each other and see how to actually make this work for one another. Yeah, so it's not the end between the two of you yet. Probably take this time to heal or take this time for yourself until like he feels ready. He will probably come forward to start to talk to you again. Yeah, because there's still communication that I'm seeing in the near future. So it's not entirely the end between the two of you. So probably there will be like a chance to communicate. So at least like whatever was what unresolved will get resolved lah. Yeah, it will be better to wait because with the Seven of Pentacles over here, it's really about like being patient, just leaving things as it is for now. Because when the time is right, he will come forward towards you, or both of you will have a chance to talk. So just have to be patient and focus on yourself during this period of time. No problem. Thank you. Oh, hi Samantha. If you would like a free reading, you can just leave your question, or if you want an in-depth reading, that will be $10. Thank you for joining. Okay, can, no problem. Okay, with regards to your next steps, right, there may be certain transition that you need to go through with the Eight of Cups over here. So if let's say like your working environment is not working for you anymore, or like your working style is not working for you anymore, it's time for you to walk away from it. Because whatever you have gotten from this current role or this current company has really given you like enough satisfaction, and like whatever you need to learn, you have already learned it. So don't feel like you need to hang in there a bit longer because the duration was very short, or like you still feel like you should stay wherever you are for a longer period of time. So what you need to consider is really the long-term aspects of things. Like start to see, do you see yourself in where you're currently at for the next 5 to 10 years? Do you think there will be growth for you? Do you think like financially things will be stable and growing for yourself? If the answer is all no, right, then probably this is where you should do a transition and move forward to another company or another role instead. Yeah, so probably the first step is to think about the long-term potential at wherever you're at. Do you see yourself like moving forward and progressing? Then like you might need to make the decision to either get rid of working styles that are not working for yourself, or either move away from wherever is not working for you anymore. Yeah, it seems like it's really an affirmation that you have reached the end of a cycle, so it's time to have like a new chapter. Okay, Samantha. Okay, Samantha, I hope that helped. No problem. Okay, thanks, Emily. Okay, Emily, I've gotten your donation. You can just let me know your question. I'll get to you. Thank you so much for donating. Okay, so basically like what he has been feeling about you and your connection during the no contact duration. Okay, can. Okay. Okay, that probably explains why. Okay, I'll let you know in a while. Okay, so basically what he's feeling, right, is like he's trying not to let emotions overwhelm himself. With the temperance over here, he's really just trying to be at ease with like how things have panned out and just leave it as it is. But with the nine of wands over here, it doesn't mean that it's easy for him. I would say like he's probably also not used to like not being in communication with you. But with the Hierophant here, he's just trying to push through with like maybe whatever he said or whatever he feels is right in the situation. So if let's say like since both of you separated, right? Maybe this is something that he feels like was necessary, so he's just trying to follow through with it. But definitely what is not easy for him during this period of time also, but he's trying not to be overwhelmed by it. You also have the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles here. So right now during this period of time, he's not thinking about you that much. He's focusing more on himself. With the Nine of Pentacles here, thinking about like maybe work-wise or thinking about his own well-being, because he knows that maybe there will be a chance to reconnect next time. But right now he's not ready for it. With the Page of Pentacles, he's also trying to get used to like the lack of communication between the two of you. So right now, like you mentioned, it has been 3 weeks already. So he's trying to see like how to how to adapt to the different lifestyle, how to adapt to not communicating with you. I would say right now he's adapting relatively well. And with the Pentacles coming out, right, it seems like there's a bit of stubbornness lah. So just trying to follow through with whatever he has already decided on. Ace of Cups over here shows that he still thinks about you and thinks about like, okay, maybe there will be a chance to resolve everything and start to come together to talk again. But right now, he's just keeping his feelings under wraps. You have the Emperor over here. So Emperor is someone who really keeps all his emotions to himself. He may care a lot about you. He may still be thinking about what's going on in your life. But right now, he's just trying to be more in control of whatever is going on in his own life, and he doesn't really want to give into the situation so easily. Yeah, so I don't see any like like okay, he's really like moaning or he's really very upset over every single thing, but there's still a bit of difficult emotions he's trying to get past, but it seems like he's coping relatively well lah. Do you have anything you want to clarify here, like anything you're unsure about? Okay, can. I'll just help you do a quick check. Okay, the answer is yes, but you really need to give him some time because with origin over here, right, things will be stuck at where it is right now for quite a period of time. You won't really see much changes. But with the lovers over here, right, his emotions towards you are still there. So the more he starts to think about it, or the more these emotions start to hit him, the more he will start to waver, and that is where the actions will be taken. So give him some time lah. He probably still needs time to figure everything out and get past like maybe his stubbornness and like his insistence that he should follow through with whatever he has said. Okay, Emily, I hope that helps. Yeah, so just try to focus on yourself a bit more because it's like he's coping relatively well, so you need to do the same too. At least both of you can meet at the same point next time. No problem. Thank you so much for donating. Yeah, it's so cute, right? It looks like some sort of like anime kind of thing. Hi Melody, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, you can get a free reading. Free reading will be a 3 card pool only. You can just let me know your question. Okay, I cannot really specify who's your next lover, but I can help you see like maybe character traits that will be present in your next lover. Will that be okay for you? Or is it you want to know like whether this person is in your life already or things along those lines? If anyone is coming. Okay, can. No problem. Okay, for now, right, it's leaning towards a no. But with the Ace of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, right, I would say like you probably need to take some action plan to like increase your. Can you read them out loud? Okay, can, no problem. So this one is the Ace of Air, which is the Ace of Swords. This one is the Ten of Fire, which is the Ten of Wands. Oh yeah, I don't know why it's blur. Yeah. And then this one is the Six of Earth, which is the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so like I mentioned, it's leaning towards a no for now. But with the Ace of Swords and Six of Pentacles, it's talking about like having to carry out some sort of action plan. So if let's say you really desire like a lover, right, you need to go out there to maybe meet new people, meet potential targets, increase your social circle in order for things to move in the direction that you desire. Six of Pentacles is about investing in like things that are new or things that you haven't done before. So if let's say like if you have time to attend like some courses or some go for some events so you can meet new people, and that is where things can kickstart from there. Because with the Ten of Wands right now, I'm seeing that even though this is something you desire, you will still feel like you are pushing forward without really seeing an end and feeling like all the responsibilities is still on your own shoulders. So yeah, right now leaning towards a no, but I would say it's not impossible. You just have to um, either get to know new people or increase your potential targets in order for things to develop. So no one coming towards you, but there's a chance for you to expand your options. So there's a chance that it can happen for you. Okay, I hope that helps. Thank you. No problem. Hi Samara, long time no see. Okay. OWS. Hi Pinkie Pie. Yeah, it has been so long. How are you? I'm doing well. Okay, Sarah, can I check what's your current relation with this person? Like, are you all in communication or like, what's the relationship status you have with this person? Okay, Pinkie Pie, I'll get to you after Sarah's. Okay, because right now in his feelings, right, you're the Five of Pentacles over here. So just feeling like both of you have different expectations. There's a bit of like loneliness. There's a bit of like not being on the same page. So when he thinks about you, he thinks about the connection, he just feels this sense of loss, and like there's quite a bit of negative emotions. But in his next actions, right, you have the Ace of Swords and Three of Pentacles. So if let's say the opportunity comes for both of you to start communicating, or for both of you to work on something together, right? He wants to try to like get on the same page with you. He wants to understand you. He wants to communicate better with you and see how to work on the connection with you. Yeah, so feelings is more towards the negative side, but he's not going to just let it overwhelm him. So if let's say you all are currently communicating, he's really trying to see how to work things out with you. But if let's say both of you are not in communication, he desires to actually try to communicate with you and start to see how to work on this connection. Yeah, because he just feels like both of you are not on the same page. So like what you can give or what you want is different from what he wants and what he can give. Sarah, hope that helps. No problem. Okay, so Pinkie Pie. Hi, Anne. Hi, Tam. Yeah, of course. Just leave your question. Okay, so right now, right, Sia's intentions, he actually doesn't have any intentions towards the connection. You have the Nine of Pentacles over here, so he's just focusing on himself. He's just thinking about himself. He's not thinking about you or like what you are sharing or have shared, and he's just leaving things as it is. Because with the Eight of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, right, he feels like no matter what he says or no matter what he tries to do, right, like maybe the connection won't be the same already, or like things won't really pick up. So if let's say there's a chance to communicate or both of you are communicating, he's just planning to breadcrumb you a little, like really just give bare minimum so that you still you still are talking to him, but then like he's not really planning to go all out to invest in the connection. Yeah, so it's I would say his intentions are not really there as of this current moment. Yeah. So sorry, Pinkie Pie. Okay, thank you so much, Tam. And I will get to Tam first because she donated. Then afterwards I'll get to your free question. Thank you for waiting. Okay, Tam, you can let me know your questions. Thank you so much. Hi, Roses. Roses, I'll get to the donation first, then afterwards I will get to your free question after Anne's questions. So maybe give it about 10 to 15, maybe 15 minutes, then I'll get to your question. You can hop back in later. Oh, where's Wish? I'm not sure. I haven't been talking to her. No problem. I'll get to your question. I'll check whether you're in lah. Then if let's say you're not in yet, I'll wait for you. No worries. Okay, can. I thought you were going to ask something about love. Hi Aesthetic, thank you for subscribing. I'm currently doing the donations. If you want, maybe you can come back in around like 15 to 20 minutes. Then I'll get to the free questions. Or you can also leave your question, then you can check back in during the replay. Okay, thanks. So for the upcoming few months, it will still be quite difficult. But before the end of this year, I'm seeing a transition and a change and more stability. So probably give it around like until the last quarter or November and December of this year, where things will start picking up and you will feel like things are more stable for you. Because in the upcoming few months, right, I'm seeing a lot of worries, a lot of stress, maybe feeling like certain targets are not met or like certain things that you all have set for each other is not really there yet. So even though you're desiring this stability, even though you're desiring this kind of like secureness and like financial success in your job, you will still be plagued with a lot of worries and a lot of stress. With the Hierophant over here, it feels like things are rather stuck also. So maybe there's certain rules or there's certain things that you all need to abide by that is making it hard for you to expand. Because with the Five of Pentacles over here, it's talking about things being like lacking in certain ways lah. So Five of Pentacles is like maybe the money not coming in, or maybe like the targets not hitting the targets and things like that. Yeah, but I'm still seeing that you will be putting in a lot of hard work and effort, just trying to move forward, trying to step out of your comfort zone, trying to see things progress a bit more. So once the effort is in place, once you reach a certain level, that is where the change will come in. Yeah, so probably next few months will still be difficult. Wait till like near the end of the year, then things will start to pick up for you. Okay, Tam, do you have anything you want to clarify here? Like anything that you're not sure about or that is unclear? Hi Stacy, I'll get to the free questions after I'm done with the donations. You can either check back in later. I will answer you later. You know that I don't beat around the bush, right? Okay, can. Was this like a recent thing or like it has been happening? Hmm. Okay, I have to take a look. Mm, okay, it seems like there was like maybe there were different things that you all were going through. So there was a lack of understanding, like from you towards them and them towards you, and things along those lines. Because you're the hangman and the sun over here. So it's. I'm so sorry. Wait, okay. So with the hangman and the sun over here, right? It's like maybe previously when you all were close, when you all were hanging out, there was a lot of joyous moments. There were a lot of things that you all were enjoying together, or there were things that you all talked about that like each of you were interested in. But with the hangman over here, it seems like things took a pause. So maybe you started being focused on other things, and when they try to talk to you about certain things, then like the response wasn't the same anymore, or the things you would like to talk to them about isn't really things that they are interested in. Because it seems like it's the same message over here with the Empress and Eight of Swords. So communication was rather stuck. They felt like you were kind of different already, but it might be because like maybe there were other things you were focused on. That's why you weren't really noticing like maybe the way that you were talking changed a little, or the way that you were responding to them did change a little. But it's also almost the same message. So things being stuck, unable to express oneself, unable to communicate clearly, and feeling like the connection is not growing as well anymore. With the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, the effort being put into the connection also felt very minimal, like a bit of like breadcrumbing kind of vibes. So you might have felt like you were still doing your best, maybe just trying to find time for them, but they feel like they were making excuses for you, or they were just trying to justify maybe the way you were acting, or like the way that you were responding to them, or things along those lines. So that's probably why they took a more logical approach to like not think about the friendship, not think about the close emotions, and just really see things as it is. Maybe they feel like right now is not a suitable time period to actually be that close anymore, or maybe they just feel like you all are at different stages, different pages right now. Yeah, so it's like maybe the difference in communication, the effort being put into the connection, things not really growing, and they feel like the closeness that they felt from you is not the same anymore. Hello, hi, I'm doing well. Okay, let me see. Mm, for now, it's a no. You have the Three of Swords over here. So Three of Swords, like I'm sure you know, like there's a separation, there's a lot of sadness. With the Queen of Pentacles, they still care about you as a person, but it just seems like they don't feel that it's necessary to try to reconnect or to try to start things back up again, because they know that things will pan out like the same way, or they assume things will pan out the same. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Ten. Okay. Yeah, so they feel like things will pan out the same way. And then we have the Five of Swords over here, Five of Wands over here when I asked if you should reach out. So I would say right now probably just leave it as it is, because it seems like the more you try to explain yourself, or the more you try to like um maybe just try to clarify like what's going on, why did this happen, or things like that, they may just feel very pestered and very annoyed by it lah. Chaotic energy 10. Kidding. I'm so sorry because I'm balancing it on a phone stand. That's why it's not really supporting that well. Yeah, so I would say not anytime soon, but like energy changes. So maybe you give it some time, then maybe it will be good for you to reach out. But right now I would say just leave it as it is. It's like it's on a tripod, but then the tripod is very short. So if let's say I don't elevate it, it will be very close to the table. Like leave it as it is for now. Like don't try to like ask them like what's wrong, or like try to explain yourself. Hi Mamita, currently I'm on the donations, then afterwards I'll get to the free readings. So if you want, you can just hang around, then I'll get to your question. Okay. Until next spring. Okay, can. No problem. Okay, yep, I would say it's a definite yes. You have the world as your ending card. So the world usually talks about completion, talks about you getting the success that you desire, or finally seeing that things are working out for yourself. So it's like maybe throughout this mentorship or throughout this whole process, right, there's a lot of things you need to do, a lot of things you need to worry about, but it seems like it will come to a good closure and you will see success from it. And it's also showing that whatever this mentorship is about, right, it's like it will help you gain in experience with the King of Cups here, which is beneficial for you in the long run. You will feel like the way you look at things is like no longer the same, and you'll be able to bring this experience into decisions that you are making in the future. With the Knight of Swords and the Hermit over here, maybe just follow through with a plan. Maybe start to think like when you're doing this mentorship, like do you still have capacity for maybe your work or for other things you wanna do? Come up with a solid plan, think about it carefully. But as long as there is good planning, there is good strategies that you come up with, I'm seeing that there's no issues for you. With the lovers over here, it's actually like encouraging you to go for it. Because with the lovers here, there may be certain things that you didn't know that you'll get from this, that you actually achieve out of it. And it also seems like it's something that really speaks to you, whether you consciously or subconsciously know it. So just give it a go. Don't be so hesitant about it. Just go forward towards it. I'm seeing success from it lah. So don't need to worry so much about it. Even if there are difficulties along the way, you will overcome it. Yeah, this is actually your most positive reading out of the three. That's great. Yeah, update me. Okay, thank you so much for your donations, Tam. I hope the readings help. But it seems like you will get better like towards the end of the year, so just hang in there. Hi guys. Hi, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, I really need to find time to message her. Okay, so I'm getting to the free readings now, but I will cover those on top first. So just be patient, don't need to repeat your questions. I can see all your questions. Hi Luna Moon. Yeah, my friends are saying like it's so hard to meet me nowadays. They wanna just book me for a session and come down to my store. Okay, so I'm doing Anne's question now. Okay, and I don't do time frames, but I can help you see the first part whether he will propose to you. Oh my god, please do. Or just pray I earn enough money so I can go over. Okay, and so for A, right, eventually he will, but I would say not anytime soon because you have the Eight of Cups here. So right now, right, there may be other things he's focusing on, maybe his career success, maybe his like stability at work or things along those lines. He doesn't really feel ready for marriage anytime soon, and it's an idea that he tries to walk away from. But it's not because he doesn't want it with you. With the Six of Pentacles and King of Pentacles here, he wants to focus on financial success first. When he feels stable, when he feels like he can be a good partner, then that is when he will start entertaining the thought. So like maybe try not to rush into it and try not to be too impatient about it. Give him time to sort his own matters first before he will come forward to propose to you. Okay, and I hope that helps. So next is roses. Is roses over here? Yeah. Hello. Okay, so what would happen if I reach out to Taurus? Is she coming on? She might be busy. Okay, so it seems like there will be a positive response from it, but just take note, right? When you reach out, try not to be too forceful about things. Like even though like you are trying to mend things and you want to get clarity, right? Don't try to force an answer out of him, or don't be too demanding that you expect the Taurus to reply you or definitely need to answer you. Take a more like light-hearted approach. Just be like, okay, if he replies, it's okay. If he doesn't, then I'm also okay, so you won't be so affected by it. Because with the Three of Cups here, it looks like the response will be positive, but you really need to keep a more positive and a more like, okay, like from here, right, we're not going to bear a grudge anymore. We just want to gain clarity kind of mindset, and things will be well. Because with the Six of Cups over here, depending on what relation you had with him, be it a relationship or a friendship, there still seems to be a lot of like loving memories and a lot of comfort that you and the Taurus find with each other. So this is something that you can use to your advantage. Just take note that you cannot be too forceful, cannot be too demanding. Make sure that you really state your intentions out clear so there's no second guessing here and there. And like just be more open to whatever response you'll get. But I would say go ahead. It looks like it's recommended for you to do so. Okay, Roses, I hope that helps. Okay, so next we have Stacy. No problem. Good luck. Okay, so for L, right, this person doesn't really seem that empathetic. It's like none of these cards are about like emotions and things like that. He somehow just feels like this is like the natural course of things, like people come and go kind of like mindset. So he's not really like caring too much or worrying too much about like whatever you are going through. And like he's probably also very busy with like work or things that he needs to focus on, so he's not really thinking much about like how you are coping and what's going on. With the Five of Swords over here, it seems like this is something that the L did go through before. So maybe it could be like a pet, or maybe a friend, or maybe like a grandparent or things along those lines. So it's like he really feels like it's something that everyone goes through. So he's not really like caring or worrying too much lah. Yeah. Okay, Stacy, I hope that helps. I hope you're coping well with it. Okay, so next up we have Mamita. No problem. Okay, with regards to the Cancer, right? Maybe try to be more straightforward when resolving stuff and don't sweep things under the carpet. Cause this person, right? Okay, probably it's he. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, so it's like he sees long-term potential with you and he desires it with you, but sometimes it just feels like he needs to convince himself. Like with the Seven of Wands over here, there's this very defensive kind of energy lah. So maybe he start to realize like there's a lot of arguments or there's a lot of disagreements or both of you are not seeing eye to eye, and he really needs to convince himself that no, this is the person. That kind of vibe lah in his thoughts. In his intentions, right, he's just trying to get by. So basically, if there's anything that he's unhappy about, anything that he's not really that satisfied with, right, there's just a lot of sweeping under the carpet, a lot of like, let's just ignore it, let's just forget about it, which is not healthy for the relationship. So just try to like be more open with communication, building the bond together, because there are thoughts about wanting a long-term future with you, but it's just that whatever is happening or whatever has been ongoing is not really something that he feels like he wants in the long run. Okay, Mamita, hope that helps. Okay, so next we have aesthetic. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, aesthetic. Right now, what's your relation with this Jadon person? Like, are you all in a relationship or are you all just friends? Because, okay, you have the Two of Cups here, right? So, Two of Cups definitely does show that there's romantic emotions. He feels like both of you understand each other. There's a very good emotional bond. There's a very good support that is given to one another. With the Four of Wands over here, there's also a very stable foundation that has been built. So very good understanding. Like maybe you don't have to say much or he don't have to say much and you all just like understand each other and is able to do things that the other person like. With the Hierophant over here, he also thinks that both of you have very similar values and goals and beliefs. So like whatever you think is right, he also feels the same way. There's very few disagreements or very few things that you all will disagree on. Yeah, so like I would say romantic feelings are there. Yeah, but depending on what connection you all have right now lah, cause if let's say it's just a friendship, I don't see him wanting to progress more as of this current moment, but there's chance for things to progress. But if let's say you all are already in a relationship, things are relatively stable, so don't doubt his love towards you. Okay, aesthetic, I hope that helps. Okay, so next we have Luna. Okay, so I'll answer everyone that has commented. But from Rush onwards, the readings are closed. Okay, give me a moment. I'll pin this first. Okay, so for Luna, what will happen between Scorpio and me for the rest of them? Okay. Okay, Luna, between you and Scorpio, right, you have the hangman over here. So I would say the remaining around 2 weeks left for June, you wouldn't really see much big changes or don't anticipate much to change from your connection. But you also have the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So just be a little more careful with communication. I would say with the Ten of Swords over here, there might be a very bad argument that starts to arise because there's a lack of understanding, or one person just keep a lot of things bottled up and did not share with the other person, and it kind of hit the limit. So just take note, like in the remaining days of June, right, just be very very careful with what you are saying. Try to understand his point of view and try not to keep too many things to yourself. And if let's say you really feel like an argument is about to happen, just maybe don't talk to him for now so it doesn't aggravate the situation. Okay, Luna, I hope that helps. So next we have Guria. Guria, can I check on your current relationship status? Are you single, attached, dating? No problem, Luna. Hope you're doing well. Okay, Nori, I'll make an exception, but then you can only ask one question, so maybe you can decide which one you wanna ask. Okay, Guria, if let's say you're currently single, right, it will still seem like it will go on for quite some time. Okay, have someone in mind. Yeah, so I don't feel that things will pick up between you and this person. With the Five of Pentacles over here is talking about loneliness, just feeling like love isn't really working out for yourself and not really seeing the relationship you desire. With the Ten of Wands over here, whatever relation you have with this person in mind, right, it will start to weigh down on yourself. You will think a lot about it. You will keep thinking like maybe what you need to do or like how you should interact with this person or when things will pick up. But it's like the heavy lifting is done by you lah, and it's starting to weigh on yourself. And because of this, right, because you're not really seeing the changes, with the Five of Swords here, you will start to feel like is love like not working out for yourself. You will start to already think about negative circumstances. Yeah, so in the upcoming few months, not much changes to your love life, but don't let that bring negative emotions to you. Just know that whatever is meant to happen will happen like when it's the right time. Maybe just give it like a few more months lah, like not anytime soon. Because usually the readings is around like 6 months to a year kind of time frame. Yeah, during this period of time, just focus on yourself. No problem. Hi Muskan, free readings are closed already. I'm just clearing up the questions from above. If you want, you can just look out for my next live. I'll try to come on as soon as I can. Okay, so sweetie, you have very good cards. With the Three of Pentacles over here, you and the Cancer will have very good communication. Maybe just trying to work on future plans together or trying to just understand each other better. With the Two of Cups over here, right, there's very strong emotional support that will be built, a stronger bond, a stronger understanding between each other. And at the same time, also, there's a lot of care and concern given to one another. You all can take care of yourself and also take care of the other person, and this will actually aid the growth of the relationship. So, very good cards. What you can expect next will be like better communication, stronger emotional bond, and increased care and concern towards one another. Okay, sweetie, I hope that helps. So next we have Nina. Will Roland and I meet again? No problem. Not likely leh. With the Seven of Wands over here, maybe like what both of you do or where both of you stay is very different. So it's very hard to really just cross path like coincidentally or just so happen see each other again. And like maybe something has happened that makes like another person very defensive when it comes to like maybe arranging to see each other again or like arranging to reconnect again. So with the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands over here, still having thoughts about each other, but with the Five of Pentacles here, not really getting the reconnection that you desire, feeling a bit lonely, feeling like the connection isn't really there already. So not likely lah. Himena, hope that helps. So next we have Candy. Pam, free readings are closed, but never mind, I'll do it for you. Just drop your question. Okay, so Candy, what's next in your path, right? Very promising. You have the Nine of Cups here. So Nine of Cups talks about wish fulfillment. Whatever you have been waiting for, whatever you have been thinking about or anticipating, it will start to happen for you and things will start changing for you. This will be a very big transformation for you with death over here. So with death here, you don't need to be scared that death is coming up because it talks about transformation and in fact it's a positive one for you. So things will be changing for you. So just be prepared. Be prepared that things will be very drastically changed, but it's in a good way, and it's nearing to whatever you have been wishing or you have been hoping for. Okay, Candy. I hope that helps. So next we have Kan. Okay, Tam. I'll get to you later. Okay, so Kan, with regards to your career, right, you need to start being honest with yourself. Are you currently doing something that you like to do, or are or are you just like settling for it just because like it's the available option, or like you don't want to go through the effort and the hassle to find something new? With the star over here, right, like you can see how whatever you have right now may be good, but what you're actually thinking about, what you're really dreaming about, right, is actually somewhere else, but maybe you're not really finding the courage or you're not really moving forward towards it because you're uncertain about what will actually come out from it. Yes, so career wise, you might see like a lot of stagnant things if let's say you stay where you are right now. So you really need to start being honest with yourself. Is it like you're not in the right place, or is it because you're just settling for less because you're fearful of embracing change? Okay, so I hope that helps. Okay, so next we have Sunshine Kiss. Okay, so for now, I would say, based on the energy between you and him, it's unlikely that both of you will speak again. There are good memories, there are good things that you all treasure with regards to one another, but it's something that is really like kept securely in one's heart and not really revealed to the other person. With the Queen of Swords over here, he's trying to be very emotionally detached when he thinks about you, so he's not really missing you that much. At some times, right, with the Six of Pentacles here, he does think about you, but it's not really like the nostalgia, like missing you and things like that. It's really just having a fleeting thought with regards to you, then afterwards just going on with his daily life. Yeah, so unlikely that you all will speak again. Doesn't really miss you, but still thinks about you from time to time. Okay, so we have Jessica. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, general reading for you, right? With the Three of Pentacles here, don't be afraid to voice out like your true opinions, like what you feel about certain situations, what you think is best to do in certain situations, and like don't follow through with something, even if let's say like this person is your close friend, this person is your good colleague, or like it's your boss. If you feel like it's not right, if you feel like it's not aligned with what you feel you should do, then just be bold to voice it out and try to work something out together. So I would say generally, be it like work or friendships or relationships, don't just settle for something because it's something that the other person wants, but make sure that it's also aligned with yourself. Because it just seems like you have always been following through with like instructions or what other people wants, but there's a lack of the drive, motivation, or love towards whatever you are doing. So this is some change that you might need to implement into your life, and like you'll start to see better changes for yourself. Hey Jessica, I hope that helps. So we have glitter B. No problem. Okay, so glitter, I would say not anytime soon. Maybe try to apply for a few more or try to expand your search. With the Five of Wands over here, there's very intense competition. So a lot of people applying for whatever you have applied, so reducing your chances. With the Knight of Pentacles, it will still be quite slow or quite a long time before you actually find a job. So better to increase your chances, apply for more, or maybe start to, like if let's say you have been applying to be a retail, to work in retail, then maybe try to apply for office job also and vice versa lah. So better to expand your search because based on what you have applied, not anytime soon. And then we have Rush. My com only have like 4% battery left. Hello, hello. So sorry. My computer died. Okay. No worries. Thank you for waiting. So Rush, I would say like not that fast, but with the two of wands over here, you can anticipate it improving or the problems being solved. During this period of time, right, trust in your own abilities to resolve it. With the Nine of Pentacles over here, it's within yourself. It's just that maybe it has been quite like hectic or chaotic and like you're not really being able to make proper decisions or really see things as it is. So right now, just trust in your own abilities. Whatever you can do with regards to this situation or to resolve these problems, just go ahead with it. It will get better, maybe not as fast as you would like it to, but eventually things will start to improve and you will feel like it's progressing for yourself. And it's also coming up like there are things that you can learn from this situation that will help you in future. So don't feel that this is like it's very bad, it's not going to get better for yourself. Okay, so hang in there a bit longer. So thank you for waiting, Rush. Hope that helps. So we have Nori. Oh, it's health related. Okay, then probably the part about the choices, right? Like, maybe start to see like what you can do or what you can consume or anything else in order to make it better, be it like exercises or things like that. Because it seems like you can actually overcome it. It's just that it will still be affecting you lah. But then once you get past it, right, it will get better. Yeah, because just now you also have the Seven of Cups as your last card. So the choices that you make during this period of time is very important. No problem. Okay, Nori, what's your relation with the Aquarius? Are you all in a relationship already? Or is he just someone you're interested in? Because whether you will marry him, right now it's leaning towards a no. You're the Nine of Pentacles here. So it just seems like when I see the connection with you and him, both of you will be individually living your own lives and not really having much changes to the situation. But he does feel like there's things that he's proud of in the connection with you. And like there's a bit of him that is a bit more egoistic lah. So whenever there are like arguments or whenever there's disagreements or anything that may arise, he tend to put himself first instead of you and the connection. So with the Ten of Swords over here, like if let's say like both of you are together and there has been conflict, he's still a little hung up over it. If let's say you all are not together yet, but then like you all are just communicating and stuff, there's still a past person that he's still thinking about that he's unable to get past. Yeah, right now leaning towards no, but just take note energy changes. So it's not entirely impossible, but it really just depends on both of your interaction moving forward. Okay, Nori, I hope that helps. So last we have 10. Okay, so 10, it's like it's not really better to like it's very very good, but then like okay, you have the temperance and four of swords, so it's like you won't worry too much about them, or they won't do things, or they won't um make you um like make you feel like, oh, why am I here, why am I sharing a room with this person, that kind of thoughts. So like you can still feel at ease, there are still things that you are okay with, but it seems like as time pass, right, there will be something that you don't really like about them. So maybe like initially when you move in, then you feel like they're very friendly, they're very nice, but then after a certain period of time, maybe you realize that they don't clean up their mess, or they don't um or their alarm like sound like 10 times in the morning, or things like that. Like there will be something that you don't like about the roommate. Yeah, but it's not really so bad to the extent that you feel like it's necessary to move out. I don't know if Tam is still here. Nori, are you still here? I can do a quick one for you. Hi, Friday. Thank you for subscribing. I have already closed the free readings. You can look up for my next live. What do you mean, Tam? What back in time? Like your roommates? Never I think no reason here already. Okay. Oh, to find the house, is it? I mean the room or the house. Oh, like you say you're bouncing from app to app. So I was asking like, is it with regards to like your house, or is it with regards to love? Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll probably be able to find one that like is manageable because you're the four of swords there, so there wouldn't be worries. But then like somehow something will be something that you don't like. Yeah. Okay. So I will hop off now. Then if you have anything you can just message me. Okay, bye guys. Thank you for joining me today. Hopefully I can fit in another live like within the next 2 weeks. Okay, bye guys.